It's Suze, Zach, and little Miss Della here on our way to do a little backpacking trip, number 2 for the year. We are on our way to Sparta, Tennessee, and right outside of Sparta, Tennessee is a trail called the Virgin Falls Trail, and we are doing a backpacking trip, just doing a short little hike into the backcountry camping site we're staying at, which will be right at Martha's Pretty Point. Isn't that what it's called? Yes. We just realized actually on the way that we didn't do a proper introduction video the last time we did the Fiery Gizzard, so we just wanted to quickly do an introduction for you. I'm Suze, this is Zach, and as you saw Della behind us here, our little Australian cattle dog puppy, she is approaching the 10-month mark soon, and we are getting our own hiker legs as well as her hiker legs ready as we are practicing for the Upland Trail in North Carolina this coming summer. And yes, so we are on our way. Hopefully it will be good weather. Looks like it will be great weather. And tonight we'll just approach the backcountry campsites. We will be staying at campsite 4 for those who want to know, but we'll put that on the video as well. And tomorrow we'll be waking up early and heading down to Virgin Falls, the actual waterfall, and all the stops along the way. We hope you enjoy our videos, and just a little bit of background. I am from South Africa originally. I came over to the United States on an internship in 2018, and I met the love of my life sitting here while I was doing that in 2018, and obviously the rest is history. I'm still here 4 years later, and we are loving hikes and backpacking, and we are hoping to want to do a big through hike like the AT, PCT. Come what may, we would love to do it. Yeah, for now we're just sticking to everything close. We are based in Nashville, and we really hope you like the video we have put up over the Fiery Gizzard so far. And if you do like this video, please remember to like and subscribe below, and we appreciate it. We appreciate everyone's support, and make sure to continue on watching our adventures. So we made it to the trailhead, and we are about to start. It's about 6:50 right now, and sunset is due at like 7:30ish. We have about 2.5 miles, I think, to the camping site, and it's right by Martha's Pretty Point, which is like a lookout viewpoint. So yeah, this first section to camp isn't really hard. Tomorrow is the tough part, and yeah, we'll keep you updated. Once again, I do apologize for these videos being a little shaky. I still haven't gotten my tripod yet. Still looking for the ideal one. So if you have any recommendations, please comment down below. Very open to any suggestions, recommendations, tips. I have a iPhone 12 Pro, so yeah, always willing and up for learning. Let's take a look at the map. Let's see. Show us.
That's where we parked.
Yeah, and then we're taking this one below, right? Above?
Yep.
That one's longer, isn't it?
Yeah, but that one's like way steeper.
Okay, so I think this one's called the Upland Trail, all the way to Martha's Pretty Point. Yep, here we go. Excited. Ready?
Yes.
For those of you who are in the Nashville area, looking for some really fun hikes, this is definitely one I would recommend. It's only about 2 hours drive to here. You can camp. If you're up for backpacking, you can do a day trip, It's really within good distance of Nashville. I know Nashville doesn't have like the best elevation in the mountain hiking, so this is definitely high on top of the list of Middle Tennessee hikes, as well as obviously the Fiery Gizzard we did 2 weekends ago. And if I could also give another recommendation, camp right now. This time of the year is so lush. Wildflowers are popping up everywhere. It's just stunning. It's not humid at all. Perfect weather condition. Okay, so we are at the trailhead of the Upland Trail, which essentially goes to Martha's Pretty Point. This isn't the only way to get to Martha's Pretty Point. There is another intersection along this trail that goes to the Virgin Falls. We're taking this one because it's flat, it's easy. We don't want to struggle tonight. We just want to get to camp, set up, and make some meals and get there and sleep. Yeah, let's go. So the trail here is like kind of like a double track road. Pretty sure it's like a service road or something, but tons and tons of soft pine needles, making it super nice and soft to walk on. We're hoping the campsite has as many little pine needles for us to camp on. And very cool pine forest we're walking within. All the birds you can hear. It's nice and cool. It's about 17 degrees Celsius. I would suggest not carrying more than more than 2 liters of water. There is an abundance of water sources on this trail, and if you do have a water filter, definitely don't overpack. You're going to regret it, especially on the strenuous climbs. But there is really a lot of water sources on this trail. Something we are super excited about, we have some new gear we are trying out. We got a tiger wall, Big Agnes tiger wall, 3-person tent. Now that we have Della, we have to have a bigger tent. It's just like the other tent didn't cut it. It's like super small. So we're trying this one out. Got really good recommendations and very good reviews. We got some new backpacking meals to try tonight. I think it's called Alt Route Meals, and it's actually very local. It's from Knoxville, Tennessee. Super excited about that. I decided to get some Injinji socks. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Since I had very bad blisters after our Fiery Gizzard hike. Got some Injinji liner socks, as well as ultra gaiters. Surprisingly, there were a ton of ticks on the Fiery Gizzard, and it's not even tick season yet, so that was kind of weird, but it was very humid, so surprised but also not surprised. So we are here at Martha's Pretty Point. We made it to camp. This viewpoint is literally not even like 500 meters from camp. What's that in foot, Zach? Let's try to do the conversions for the people watching.
1,500.
Okay, 1,500 foot. But yeah. Super nice. We literally just missed this fantastic sunset, but we'll see what the morning has in store for us. Stunning, stunning, stunning. But here we are. This is home for tonight. Good night, y'all. But these were the meals I was talking about. Altered meals. I got the quinoa chili. Zach got the Thai curry. I think all their meals are vegan, which we love because we're plant-based. And as you can see here, Knoxville, Tennessee. So very happy about that. Very, very excited to try these. Good morning, y'all. Got my morning hair going on. We just woke up. It's about, I think, 5:50 in the morning, and you can see in the back here is where the sunrise is at the moment. I just quickly came up to Molly's Ridge, which was super close to our campsite number 4 again, for those who want to know. And I got to wake up to this view. It's pretty windy right now. It was windy all night, and our neighbors right behind us were extremely loud. It's a very, very big family, and they were loud until like 3 a.m. this morning, which was very annoying, like laughing and just talking very loud, shining their flashlights or their headlamps in our tents, so it was super annoying. But yeah, we made it through the night. We woke up and we got to see this beautiful view. Now it's time for some coffee. Della, good morning, stay. Say morning. Say morning, Della. Hello. No. Very excited to hike today. So this is Martha's Pretty Point coming into the campsite, and then this very first one you can see right here is us, number 4. And we loved our big Agnes. It was fantastic. So much room. Della approved. So it was so fun. Yeah. Back at Martha's Pretty Point for a good coffee and a view and some breakfast later. This is our little system here. We've got an MSR gas canister here with the little Tokes titanium pot with a lid. It's a 1,100 milliliter one. It's good for the 2 of us. And then shout out to our friends Louise and Ian van Heijsteen and the Chalmers, Yolandi and Yapi Chalmers, for the bean their coffee straight from South Africa. We got the Burundi blend, one of our favorites. A couple of our friends who are South African as well, who live in Nashville too. They have this wonderful coffee called Bean There. Go check it out online on their socials. Buy a pack, you will not regret it. And this is not an ad. And I'm trying my AeroPress Go while backpacking for the first time, so super stoked about that. Yeah, what a better view cannot think of. How about you? What do you think?
It's nice.
Yeah.
Better than the first 2 times.
Yeah. Wish sunrise was on our side, but the sun is peeking through. Della's on her mat. Yeah, life's good right now. We're on our way. It's 8 o'clock exactly, bit of a late start, but it's fine. It's not a long trail, just a strenuous trail. We're on our way out, and this is just the extended loop of Martha's Pretty Point. What was it called again? The Upland Trail. The Upland Trail. And we'll eventually get to where the trail meets the Virgin Falls Trail. We're basically just gonna walk on this ridge line here. Yeah, we'll show you what we get to see today. Good. Just taking off a side trail here. Have a good view. Sun's out. Pretty green, lush trees and mountaintops. And yeah, I hope that we can lead by example by picking up trash, leaving a place better than we found it. It's just a really good concept to live by your daily life, not just when you're hiking. This morning we saw hummingbirds. It was like so cool. They were giving us quite a show and display while we were sitting and eating our breakfast. But they were just way too quick for us to film. Della having a ball. This is all going to be pretty much downhill until we get to Virgin Falls from here on out. A lot of creek crossings over here. And then you'll see when you do the Upland Trail loop, there's like these cool rock features, but there's also like this ladder you have to go down. I think I'm going to approach doing this real quick and then see how our pup is going to go down. Because it's kind of a steep, ladder climb. Did I always want to be in front? Jeez, Della. Come, Della. You want to be in front, so go. Also, for anyone doing strenuous hikes, or actually just any hike, honestly, or even just a walk around your neighborhood, around the block or so, for her paws we use Masher's Secret, and it's been like a game changer. Keeps her paws really nice and moisturized, preventing any rawness, redness, blisters, etc. Because I know like these trails, even like the concrete and asphalt, can be super tough on our pup's paws. So I got that, and then I got some Burt's Bees dog relieving lotion for nose and paws, which also is great, especially for like sun treatment and overall moisturizing. So both times we've been here, they were only doing the day hikes. And that's how we saw the nice camping spots over by the Martha Pretty Point overlook. And, but both times it was like right in the middle of summer, so it was very humid. And the falls was really actually just, the current was so weak. It was more of like a little trickle running down more than it was a falls. So hopefully this time around we do see a nice waterfall feature. Yeah. So we just got down to the Virgin Falls Trail. We're going to basically be walking next to this creek most of the way. Just doing a water refill. Gonna drink some electrolytes. So we're about halfway to the falls. It's about 2 miles from where we are to the parking lot where we parked last night. Whatever you see here going down, that's what you have to take up to go back. There's a little side trail going to these pools down there. It's incredible how clear the water is. Maybe I have to come back in the summer to do a little day picnic at one of these pools. So there's a waterfall right down here. This is the first waterfall you'll find on this trip. Well, actually not. This is the second waterfall coming down from the trailhead at the parking lot. This one's called Big Laurel Falls, and as you can see, I'll try to zoom in there for you. There are some campers, hammock campers. I'm not sure if these are actually designated camping spots. Maybe they just camped, stealth camped, but I don't know. We'll see when we're down there. This section has like these nice cables if you are a little wary of the drop. It's not that, it is far, but the trail is, I think, wide enough for you to, you know, go and walk. And this actually has a nice cave at the back of it. I don't know if you can see there beyond at the back of the big Laurel Falls. When we get down there, we will show you. It's the first time that we've actually seen it, that it's this significantly like a heavy flow. The last time we were here, it was just like literally just trickling down one little stream, and we went behind the cave. It was very cool to see. It was very, very dry the last 2 times we've been here. So we'll show you when we get down. Oh, tight squeeze over here. So here's a whole cave system in here, going all the way behind the waterfall. Show us the way, Dilla. Show us the way. You can feel the nice mist coming through. So here's a little, I think it's a centipede, millipede, but in Afrikaans we call these a shongololo. And there's a legend that if you ever see these crossing the road or crawling up trees, it means that rain is on its way. And back in South Africa, it was actually always true. Every time we saw them, later in the day or in that evening, it would start raining. So yeah, very cool. And then if you're up for it, you can actually go behind the falls and actually just go up there and just go see. But I think it's very wet and it's a lot of like still standing water. We are approaching Virgin Falls. We can hear it in the distance, and it sounds like it's a really good flow coming down there. So we hope it's a nice waterfall. I think it will be, since the other one has been so good. Big Laurel Falls. Here we go. There's a loop trail. You can go either way. And then if you go right, there's a sheep cave you can see. So which way are we going today?
Let's go to the falls right now.
Okay, we're gonna go left. Sure. Okay, here we go. Terrain has been mostly pretty flat, downhill, some little bit of uphills, but nothing too bad. Like I said, coming up is where the strenuous part comes to play. Don't know if you can hear it on the video, the Virgin Falls. I just literally almost stepped on this buddy. First snake of the season, and I'm literally cringing. Not a snake fan. Don't know, did I also miss this buddy?
Mine's in pretty good.
Yeah, it does. Don't know. Dilla.
Leave it.
Woo. There it goes.
I don't think she knows.
No. Well, they say dogs can smell them, but there it goes. Huh?
Looks like a baby. I think they get bigger than that.
Yeah, look at it go up the tree there. Yeah, this one here, little brownish. You see it? Yeah, right in front of you. Yeah, I'm literally shaking. I have no love for snakes whatsoever. I treat them with respect because I want to be treated the same way by them. But, I mean, they are cool, beautiful specimens, just not my friend. Not a fan. Especially in the United States, there are so many poisonous ones. Not that South Africa lacks with their venomous snakes, but still, like, I've never been a fan. But whoever can identify this one for me, leave it in the comments. It would be awesome to know what snake this is, because I have no idea. You see its little head there. So we got one of these on trail. I spotted it. It's a shagbark hickory, and these are actually very, very important and play a very important role in bats' lifespans, because you see how the bark actually like grows away and shadows away from the tree trunk. The bats actually sleep under those little, what would you call them, like little roofs, you know. So it's very important for the biodiversity and the ecosystem in this area, especially because of all the caves and the bats in the area. Yeah, little fact for the day. Shagbark hickory. Some more very steep declines over here. Gives you a little taste of what you have to come back up on. Well, we're not going to come back around this way. We're going to come back around that loop that goes past the sheep cave. So we can show you guys that too. Little sign in the front here. We've made it to Virgin Falls. This is the other way that goes to the sheep cave, as well as campsite 8, 9, and 10. It's up that road. We're approaching Virgin Falls. It's like crazy how much of a difference in temperature it is up here. So nice and cool. You can feel the wind of the waterfall coming through. Amazing, like rocks and sinkholes and cave systems. There's another trail called Lost Creek Trail. We haven't done that personally. There you go. This is where we are. And then we're gonna go this way around back and head all the way back to the parking. And then this is where we were last night. Martha's Pretty Point. It's Virgin Falls, everyone. It's probably the best looking I've seen it ever. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it this full, and it's great. You can, where we're standing right now, you can literally feel the wind and the mist come up. Little rainbow over there. We're on our way to go show you guys what the top of the falls look like. We'll be going right over here when we get back. But this is to the top of the falls. So normally there's two trails, one down to this part of the top, and then there we'll show you the second top part. The past two times we've been here on day loops, day hikes, we took off our shoes and actually went to go stand over there, but obviously that's not a very good idea right now. Dela? So yeah, that just goes to show that how strong the rapid is right now compared to the times we have. I'll try to find the pictures I took of the times we were here before, and you'll see the difference. Amazing how many trilliums there are over here. So here's they're like little sinkhole caves, but you can literally feel just cold air pushing through here, and it's amazing, especially when it's a hot day. Oh, it feels so good. More of those sinkholes with the nice cold air. You can see the water coming through over there. Look at all the pretty trilliums. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those already actually today. Dela's busy scooping water with her mouth. Such a silly dog. Dela, drink je water, eh? Dela, you want to play? Want to catch some water? Oh yeah. Get it. Boom. Catch it. Swim. Silly goose. Right here. Normally this whole section that runs through here is actually dry. Here's an additional little waterfall going down here. We normally sit here and like have lunch if we come through for the day. But this is all a new little creek running through here where Dela is running through, having a blast. I'm gonna try and show you the falls from the top here. Just wanna do a creek crossing. off to the little trail to Sheep Cave. These are actually campsites right here. This is campsite number 8. So it's always an option to camp right here by the falls. This loop to the original Virgin Falls junction is 0.8 miles. So also another doable section, and it's a nice alternative than going back the same way we came. And then up here in front of us is another campsite. If you like hearing the noise, kind of like the white noise of the waterfall, then these are definitely campsites to look out for. This one is number 9. Looks like a good one for a group. Yeah, this is called the Virgin Falls campsite. But here we go. Sheep Cave.
Can we get water here?
Sure. Goes all the way in here. Runs along here, goes underneath these rocks, and then you see the falls on the other side. So we're back at the big Laurel Falls, and we're actually going up a different way than we came down. See, like, you'll see people coming down this side on rocks, but there's actually a way up that have these little well, not little, but they have these cable strings tied on the way, so it kind of like helps you pull yourself up these rocks. So we've made it back to the trailhead of the Upland Trail, going up here. The way we came from this morning goes up there. So now we're just headed back to the parking lot. Honestly, after doing this, after the fiery gizzard, this is, I'm not going to say the words peanuts, but it just feels so much easier. Definitely putting fiery gizzard in its very own category, because seriously, this is, it's a hard hike, but it's like a fun hard. It's not like a difficult, awful hard that they have at the fiery gizzard. And it's just nice and cooler here. There it was like so humid, so I think time wise on this hike we were spot on. Would love to come back in summer just to do a little swim hole trip, not for a hike or anything, just a good old picnic and swimming trip with Dilla. We are approaching another waterfall up ahead. Looks like these are campsites 3 and 2 and 1. It's called the Cable Crossing campsite. So there are 3 campsites here, fairly close to the parking lot, which is now 1.5 miles away. So I'm pretty sure this is called Copper Creek Falls then. And then here's a little cable for you to cross. Woo. Let's go, Dilla. Almost fell. A little look-see of what trail is beyond that last little waterfall. It's a solid climb, but at least we get to know it's the last climb before the parking. What you gonna get for lunch, Zach? Let me guess, a burger. I'm just looking forward to the beer or cider, whatever they have. So Calf Killer Brewery is from Sparta? Yeah. Okay. As you Americans would say, calf killer. So if you didn't understand me the first time, there you go. Even though it is a bit of a climb, on the way back at least it's a little shaded. So that's always a plus. Just came around the corner and I'm sorry about my statement about having the last waterfall. This is, I think, one of the last waterfalls. Big Branch Falls. I don't know if I've ever seen this actually come down this heavy before. But looks good. Another cool looking cave system down there. And then we're about to head up there. As we're almost coming to the end, if you guys have any good recommendations for good backpacking trips in and around Middle Tennessee, or even close to the borders of Alabama, Kentucky, Georgia, something that's within 2 hours drive of Nashville, we'd love to hear your recommendations. We were just having a conversation about where to next. We want to try and squeeze another backpacking trip in before we do the Untitled Trail, which we will do in the beginning of summer. And we have about 2 weekends we have time to do something. So we'd love to hear it. We are approaching the parking lot and we are ready for lunch. It was definitely a good trip. Would 100% recommend this. And honestly, any camping spot is good. It all just depends on what kind of person you are. Away from the crowds, away from all the waterfalls, at a viewpoint. All depends. Yo, there's a lot of people parked out here. Yeah. and we're done. It was a very nice trip. We definitely recommend it to anyone. We definitely do it again this year. We're definitely going to come back sometime in summer to just do a nice picnic and swim whole day. And thank you for watching. We just wanted to thank you all for all the support and subscribers and the likes and the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment any recommendations for any future trails we should look at, and any tips or recommendations on getting better with vlogging on a phone. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate everyone's support, and have a good one.